Brooklyn, Lily.
What's up?
You guys almost missed the first set of problems. That's all right. I know they wouldn't let you out. I got an answer.
On test one, what was on it? Like what did it cover?
1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, and 2, 3. Solving equations, x and y intercept, slope, writing the equation of a line given like 2 points, given a point in the slope, point parallel to a slope, perpendicular, all that. Horizontal, vertical lines. Does that clear it up? For my friends watching this from pre-calculus, there's your problem right there. Bam. Say hi to Spencer. Give a little shout out to you, Spencer.
Thanks.
So we can count on Dairy Queen one day this week? One day this year?
Yeah.
All right.
Just never know which day.
Whatever day you're coming to Pizza and Problems, you make that happen.
Okay. Do you want, even if there's pizza coming?
Sure.
A duel?
Yeah, we can go to. Lily don't know about that. She's from Harvard. She's not from Harvard. She just got the shirt.
Yeah, I just got the shirt.
Dreaming.
I visited. So.
It's kind of a nice campus.
Yeah, it's nice, but I don't know. Like some of the people are weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like.
You think you're at Harvard?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I just pictured, like, elites, like, I don't know, like, smart people.
Oh,
They're weird.
I mean, yeah, like I heard the hardest part about Harvard is getting in.
Oh, yeah.
That the actual classes aren't really that hard.
Really?
Yeah. A friend of mine goes to Yale, and he was saying that the hardest part to go to Yale is getting into Yale. That when you get into the classes, they just spoon feed you the whole time until you pass.
Dang.
Then here you are at Paul. We ain't
Really
spoon
making
feeding
it.
you nothing. But I will give you a damn cupcake.
No Harvard professor will give you a cupcake.
You think Harvard professors would give you cupcakes? No chance. And they all make more than I do. All right, we're doing this. Y'all gonna have to just catch up. Unless Francisco, you ready? Well, that's not very. You know what? Fuck it. You ready? You ready?
No, sir.
Jesus Christ. Who the hell ready? College algebra ready?
I got all my answers, but I don't know if they're any of them are right.
DJ, you ready? Enzo?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in intermediate, aren't you? All right. Love you, Enzo. Just want you to know that. Okay, what your mama says about you, I think you're pretty good. All right, college algebra, we on you right here. Hey, Spencer, which way is this shift?
To the right.
To the right. To the right, how many?
2.
How many?
5.
That was kind of obvious. Over 2, up 5. Bam. What's the y-intercept?
7.
1.
How you get it?
You replace the x with the 0.
0, negative 2 squared is 4. Minus becomes negative 4. Negative 4 plus 5 is 1. So we're here. We're here. And we have a problem that looks something like that. It goes to those 2 points that I missed. Okay? You get the idea though. When's it increasing? DJ, when's it increasing?
Negative 5.
X values, man, X values. Negative infinity to 2. negative infinity to 2. Decreasing 2 to infinity. Yeah? Yeah? Can you do me a favor? Thanksgiving, y'all have big Thanksgiving dinner or small Thanksgiving dinner? You have a lot of people come over or not?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how when mom says like dinner's ready, everybody just kind of stands there, and then that one fat uncle that like is like, fuck it, I'll get in there and get some food, and that person breaks the ice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I ain't asking you to be the fat uncle, but I bought 12 donuts. I spent $10 for y'all today, and not a single person's had one. You know why? Because nobody wants to be the first.
You want me to be the first?
You be the first.
Are you calling me fat?
I said I wasn't calling you the fat uncle. I said I need you to channel your inner fat uncle. I'm not calling you fat by it. Can I ask you a question? Do you think I'm in any position to call somebody else fat? like, let us be honest. Like, do you think I would?
I mean,
I don't know what you're doing in your free time.
Has there been anything about me this semester that makes you think I would look at somebody like this? Damn, you're fat. I hope the answer to that is no. Like, I would never look at somebody and be like, you said 10? Fucking retard. Like, I would never do that. I would be like, that's a good answer. Even if it's a terrible answer, I'll tell you it's a good one. Because you know what? You tried. That's useful. But I think somebody eats donuts. If not, but boy, y'all know he's coming in, right? Another boy's coming in, and when he does, he's taking all of them. So you better get yourself one before he goes. And I ain't gonna lie, they look really good this morning. And I already weighed in, so I possibly could eat 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what's the domain?
negative infinity to infinity.
Domain's negative infinity to
You
infinity.
can always ask me that question.
Always ask you that.
Yeah. Range negative infinity to 5.
Range is negative infinity to 5. Now, we want to make sure we put a bracket on the 5. All right, we want to make sure we put a bracket on the 5. And we've already established the y-intercept being 0, 1, yes? Okay. Now, we're going to ask these questions. Same problem. Vertex. Is it concave up or concave down? What is the maximum or min value for the function? And then what's the equation of the axis of symmetry? All right, Francisco, we on you, baby. What's probably all 4 people are watching?
Point 37 to the power 4.
0.37 raised to the 4th power. Very good. What's probably the number watching?
At the 0.9 to the power 4.
Not quite. Not quite. 37% are watching. What percentage is not watching? Let me ask you this. There's a 20% chance of rain. What's the chances it don't rain? 80%. Right? It's just 100 minus whatever you have. So in this case, it's 100 minus 37%, which is 63%. So this is 0.63 raised to the 4th. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the probability you get at least 1 watching?
And that would be the same, right?
So it's actually 1 minus the probability that none are watching. It's actually 1 minus the probability that no one is watching. My wife is getting a rental car today. So she texted me to tell me that she was going to get the extra insurance. Which A, I'm kind of like, oh, why are you going to do that? And B, I'm kind of like, I really don't care if that's what you want to do that. Like, okay, I'm going to do that. I think maybe because I'm driving in snow and they're not used to it. And we can crash it and let them deal with it. Probably a good idea, actually. All right, you drive in snow, you think? Lady?
What?
You drive in snow?
I would not drive in snow.
So if it were snowing outside, you just park it?
I'd walk rather.
I make someone else drive.
She'd be that tourist we see in Florida with the hazard lights on, pull over to the side of the road.
Yeah.
What are you doing? We're waiting. All right, we good, Francisco?
Yeah.
I feel like we're not good though.
No, I just.
No, I feel like, you know what? Let's try it again. Want to try it again? Hey, you play little dice? A few dollars on the ground, I'm talking about, right? You're talking about against the curb, you know what I'm saying, right? Why do I feel like you've never done that, Francisco? You haven't? Anybody got some dice? We'll teach Francisco a little lesson today. Sydney, have you ever shot dice? You ever played Tonk? Hey DJ, you know what we call that? Easy money. She only knows the rules, we can just make them up as we go along.
Especially in the time, you can go your own road.
What? We're gonna throw 5 die, Francisco. We're gonna throw 5 die. What's the probability that all 5 land on 6? What's the probability that none of them land on 6? What's the probability at least one is not a 6? All right. Good, Francisco? All right. Y'all done now? That was for you, I waited. What do we get? Sydney, go.
Negative 18.
Negative 18, x to the,
9.
yes, y to the
11.
11, love it. Here. Lily, go.
512 x to the 6th, y to the 8th.
Ah, we're not adding the exponents, we're multiplying. Powers raised to a power multiply.
Oh, crap.
Power raised to a power will multiply. All right, you're getting it confused, and it's very confusing, I understand it. You're getting it confused with x to the 3rd and x to the 5th. There's 2 x's there, so we have to add them.
Okay,
All right, if there's not 2 x's, we don't add them.
okay.
All right, so it's, Brooklyn, fix it up.
X to the 9th and Y to the 15th.
X to the 9th and y to the 15th. Okay? I equated, if we go back, way back into your life, go way back there. When you first learned -5 minus 7, you kind of had that part figured out, it was -12. And then you did -5 times -7, and you got 35.
Yeah.
Once you learned that negative and negative became positive, then you started wanting to make this positive too, because you saw 2 negative signs, right? And at some point you have to kind of separate them and have them separated in your head. And it's the same thing that happens here, because sometimes we add, sometimes we multiply. If we just always added or if we just always multiply, it'd be easy. But because we do them separately, it's hard. Powers raised to a power multiply.
Gotcha.
Okay? All right, what do we get here? Come on, talk to me. Enzo.
1 over 4x to the 4th and y to the 3rd.
1 over 4x to the 4th, y to the 3rd. Remembering that we subtract and the bigger number dominates the side. All right, if we subtract, the bigger number will dominate what side it's going to be on. So 13's on the bottom, 8's on the bottom, we reduce the fraction. Great job getting the 1 on top. See, a lot of people there, Sydney, that forget the 1 on top. Do you? Okay. I was just seeing if you felt guilty or not. All right. Sam, we good?
I didn't get the 1 on top.
Oh, so I should have been looking at you.
Yeah.
All right.
For nothing.
A lot of people reduce it, but they forget the 1. So if the answer's in the bottom, you got to make sure you have the 1 on top. Because if not, if you don't put it, and some people will do this. No, I'm sorry. Like they position it on the bottom.
That's what I got back, but I put 4x to the fourth like on top, and then I put y to the third at the bottom.
Okay, so why would the x to the fourth go on top?
I don't know.
Just because it felt right?
Yeah.
All right, so we subtract it, but we want to keep the answer wherever the biggest number is.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha.
Now, that doesn't work for reducing the fraction, that's just when you have to reduce it, and if it's, you know, if it's on the bottom, then it's at the bottom. Okay? All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do these again. Well, these two again, and then we'll add on another one, okay? I think everybody's good with the first one? All right. Laney, I'm on you.
Already.
Don't sound so excited, Laney. Let's go 2x to the fifth, y to the second, over z to the third. What? Raised to the fifth.
Oh, jeez. Why are you doing this to me?
Well, here. Better?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go 3x to the fourth, y to the ninth, over z to the seventh. Squared. Then let's go 12 x to the 8th, y to the 10th, over 6 x to the 11th, y to the 15th. Enjoy that. Lane, this is so great. X goes into x cubed, x squared times. X squared plus, or x cubed plus 5x squared. Don't need to show all that? Are we good?
I think we're good.
You know what, for people watching this at home,
Oh, okay.
we gotta, because I'm still optimistic that somebody's gonna watch. Maybe not. We subtract, this becomes minus. This becomes negative 9x squared plus 7x, yeah?
Yep.
X goes into negative 9x squared, negative 9 times, negative 9x. Now we're going to distribute. Negative 9x squared minus 45x. Yeah?
Yep.
Now we're going to distribute, or minus.
And they become positives and that equals 52.
X goes into 52x, 52 times. Who the hell wrote this problem up?
You?
Okay, that's a good point, good point, that's a good point. Is that 260?
Yeah, 260. Okay, so it is negative. All right. Okay, so I just missed the last sign.
Okay, but you're good otherwise?
Yeah.
All right, going to try one more of those,
All right.
okay? And let's really challenge ourselves, okay?
Sounds good.
You're so much better than I am, lady.
What? I what?
It's a positive attitude.
Positive attitude.
Like, I'll be working out and the guy will be coming in like, you sure you want to be doing arm curls with 10 pounds? Yes, I am sure I want to do 10 pounds. And he'll bring me like a 40. He'll be like, why don't you try? Yeah, I don't want to try that. I want to just be thankful I'm here. I'm like this, lady, let's challenge you. Yes, let's do that. Lady's like, sounds great. I want to be challenged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very intimidated.
Have another donut. DJ. That raspberry jelly right there, Krispy Kreme ain't got nothing on that. I'm telling you. My glasses just stop turning.
40 on camera.
Stop.
Something's gonna pop out again. Like when the wire's gonna go.
No, we good. Okay. Which when you get old.
I just want this video of your face just like right there.
My bad. My bad, Sam. All right, college algebra, we on you. Here we go. What's the vertex? All y'all speak at once, damn it. Spencer, just tell them.
7. I don't remember.
7?
I don't remember. Like we went over this. and I
Definitely
remember-
not
We
7.
went over this and I was like, oh yeah, I get it. I was like, I didn't get it.
All right, so the vertex is the point here, right?
Yeah.
That's the point that gets shifted. So where did it get shifted
Oh,
to?
so 2,
2, not just 2,
2, 5.
2, 5. Vertex is 2, 5. That's why you're here, though, Spencer. That's why we're here. DJ, that's why we're here, DJ. 2, 5. You good? We good? What's your name again?
Vanessa.
Vanessa. I ain't gonna remember it, but I just want to act like I'm gonna remember it. Love you though. All right, up, down.
Yeah.
Down, right? DJ, down. Hey, Spencer, don't look at it now. Maximum or minimum value? Is it, is it maximum or minimum? What is it?
I had 5. I don't know.
It's 5 and it's a maximum point. It's a maximum point and it's 5. All right. Equation of the axis of symmetry, what is it?
5.
It's the line that cuts it in half. What line cuts it in half?
So you go up to the x-axis?
Huh?
You go up the x-axis?
Always. For the equation of the axis of symmetry, it's always x equals some number. Alright. Can we try that section again? Different equation?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Alright. Francisco, we on you, baby. Let's do it.
So I do 5 over 6.
For which one?
Isn't it all 5 land on 6?
So the probability that any one of them will land on 6 is 1/6. There's only 1/6. There's 6 sides. So the probability that all 5 land on 6 is 5 out of 6, or is 1 out of 6 to the 5th power.
Okay, so I did backwards.
Okay? When I asked you for which one, when you said 5 out of 6, that's this one. So there are 5 numbers that are not a 6. There's one number that is, so it's 5 out of 6 will not be a 6.
Yeah, but it was to be like 5 over 6 to the power of 5. Right?
Yes, it's 5 over 6 to the power of 5. Right?
1 minus.
1 minus what? One minus what? We want at least one to not be a 6. So what we don't want is for all of them to be a 6, yes? So it's 1 minus probably that all of them are 6. So it's 1 minus 1 over 6 to the 5th power.
But we can't like reduce that, right?
How are you gonna reduce it?
Oh, no, I'm just saying, it's like, you know how some.
I mean, yeah, so like, 6 times 6 is 36, times 6 is 216, times 6 is 1296, times 6 is whatever you get, and then subtract 1. Sure, you can do that.
That's not working.
I think it's 7794, so it's 7793 over 7794. I think that's 6 to the 5th power. I'm just not sure.
But we can just leave it like that, right?
Yeah, I mean, for the purpose of this discussion, hell yeah. For you and I doing it in class, yeah, anybody else would. All right? If the Queen of England was sitting back there, then maybe we want to go ahead and reduce that and show how good we do it. But, you know, we just friends right now. We good?
Yeah.
Hey, Francisco, what comes in the 4 for 4?
Isn't that like meal, right?
Yeah, the meal. What comes in the meal? 4 nuggets? What else? It's like a cheeseburger or something, isn't it?
And you got the fries.
You get fries and a drink, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, you know, some people eat all their food and then they drink a drink. Right? I'm not that way. I like to kind of savor a little bit of everything. But some people like to, like my wife is totally going to eat all the fries first. Like Gary freaking Tia. Like I had no judgment to her, but she's definitely going to eat the fries. Right? So she's a eat one and then move on kind of girl. You know what I'm saying? Like you won't see her eat 2 chicken nuggets and have a bite of cheeseburger. She ain't doing that. Like if she eats chicken nuggets, she's eating all of the chicken nuggets. So let us assume that we're going to eat all of one thing, but we're going to do it randomly. Then we're going to go to the next thing, do that all, and then move to the next thing, do that all, and then you go to the thing, do that all. How many different ways can I do that? How many ways can you eat the 4 for 4? Okay. All right. I got your question. What's that? Oh, you're talking to her, okay. All right. Samantha, you want to go first or last? Or do you want to sit out this round?
I'll sit out this round.
You sit out this round, okay. Enzo, we on you, baby. Give me the first one.
32x to the raised to the 25th power.
32x to the 25th, and then y to the what?
10.
That's my man right there. 2 to the 5th. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That is 32. Power raised to a power, we multiply x to the 25th. 2 raised to the 5th, we multiply y to the 10th. Hey Lily, you like the way I gave Enzo the easier one and then left the harder one for you?
18th over z to the 14th.
You go, girl. See, I just left that for you to shine right there. Enzo's a little jealous right now. He didn't get a chance to say that. All right. Sydney, are you going or are you sitting out this round?
I'll go if you want me to.
Go ahead. What you got?
I have 1 over, wait,
Go ahead.
oh, no.
I'm not saying you're right, but go ahead.
No, hold on. I just need to know.
All right, she wants to sit out. Brooklyn.
Give me a second.
2 over x3y.
2 over x3y5. See, 6 goes into 12 2 times. That 2 is on top. That 2 is on top, Sam.
I got the answer. I just don't know how to place them. But I got the answer.
So you're saying you got the 2, the x to the 3rd, and the y to the 5th, but you got them in all jacked up orders.
I just wrote it in a straight line.
Okay, but again, when we cancel, the biggest number, you got to stay on that side of the line. Okay? So if I have x to the 10th, x to the 4th, I can subtract. We know we're going to get x to the 6th, but where does it go? It goes on top of the line because that's where the bigger number is. If I have y to the 10th and y to the 12th, I subtract. We know we have y to the 2nd, but it's got to go under the line because that's where the bigger number is. Does that make sense?
It does.
So that's what you have to keep in mind. Where's the bigger number at? When I subtract it, it's got to stay with that piece.
Earlier, like you said, it was a bigger number, so I just assumed 12 was the bigger number, but I see what you mean.
You mean the 12 to 6?
Yes,
When I say bigger number, I mean exponents.
gotcha. Now,
12 and 6 just reduces to 2, as it normally would. Okay? All right. You good? But look, Sam, that's why you're here, huh? That's what you got up for and drove all the way here. I mean, for Spencer, it was the donut, that's why he came. Yeah, the funny thing is different students view it differently. Because about 3 years ago, I showed up on a Friday and I didn't bring donuts, and they about revolted. And I'm like, I'm giving up my freaking Friday morning to come here and help y'all. And what y'all want to bitch about is that I didn't bring donuts. And one guy was like, I'm just saying, if you don't bring donuts, it's just called questions. It's like, you can't be donuts and questions if you don't bring donuts. And then one time I showed up in Publix, just like the straight glazed donuts from Publix, and people were like, what is this? Like, shit, y'all act like it's Walmart. It's Publix. So let's try again. Let's go 14, x to the 9th, y to the 11th, 2, x to the 5th, y to the 14th. Okay? Let's try that. Then let's just look at x to the negative 4, y to the 2nd. And then let's look at x to the 8th, y to the negative 3. Let's work on trying to move those top to bottom. Okay? Let's try to move those top to bottom. All right. Here's the funny thing. I drew this arbitrary line like I can't go to that side. And there's nothing else done, but we draw that line because I want to. What happens when we go from 4 to 1? What do we have to do?
Put zeros.
Yeah, put zeros, right? So we have x minus 6, and then we have 2x to the 4th, 0x cubed, 0x squared, 3x minus 5.
Yep.
Right? DJ, you don't want no part of this. Just close your eyes, DJ. It'll be all over you over soon. You know what I'm saying? This is like when you're little and you think the boogeyman's at the door and you just put covers over your head. You're just like, please go away.
You can't see it's not there.
X goes into 2x to the 4th how many times?
2x to a third power.
2x to the 3rd. Bam. Right there, bam. Minus JK. 12x cubed, yeah? Oh Lord, this is starting to get big already. I don't like it. 12x cubed, now we drop down to 0x squared, yeah? Alright, x goes into 12x cubed how many times?
12x squared.
12x squared. Not liking it. I don't like the way this is looking. I cannot believe somebody would actually do this to you.
Can't believe this.
Can't believe it. This becomes plus. Now we got a 72?
Yep.
What, Spencer? How do we even deal with something like that?
I don't know.
X goes to 72x squared?
72x.
That is ridiculous.
Impossible.
It's terrible. 72x squared? 72 times 6, I mean, I'm not a genius, but I think it's 432.
432, yep.
I was trying to sound humble.
Oh, yeah.
Did it work?
No. You got it right.
Lady goes, not at all. 435x minus 5, yeah?
Yeah.
Now x goes into 435,
435.
435 times. So now we gotta do 435 times x minus 6. And so we got 435x minus 2425, 2550?
2175.
Definitely not.
No? Let's see. So what was it? We're multiplying.
435 times 6.
435 times 6. 2060 10. You can get a star.
Alright. Now you subtract. This becomes 2605,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That was tough.
Yeah, the last bit got me.
Yeah. The last bit beat everybody. Spencer said the last bit made him withdraw from the class. He ain't even in.
I don't even made it to the last part.
Hey Spencer, this is what you do. You ask what class this is. I tell you it's MAC 1140, and then when you get that passport, you just go get it. Scratch that right off the possibilities. What classes do I need? I need MAC 1140 or, I'll take or. All right. Lady, we good?
We're good.
Okay. Now, let's do synthetic division.
Mhm.
Okay? Let's do synthetic division. So let's divide x minus 8 into x cubed plus 5x squared minus 7x minus 10.
Okay.
We're going to divide it, but we're not doing long division. We're going to do synthetic division.
Synthetic. Okay.
Okay? Then, on your own, I want you to find if f of x equals x cubed plus 5x squared minus 7x minus 10, I want you to find f of 8.
F8. Okay.
You got 2 problems to work.
Gotcha.
All right? Lucky. All right, Spencer, we on you. Did you get a donut? Okay, you have to have another one. Well, because, do you want to sabotage my diet? And what if he doesn't show up?
It's not my problem.
Bring them in.
The food will go to waste.
She's in Kansas City.
She can use carbs.
Just
Her ass does not need those kind of carbs. She needs the sweet potato carbs. That's what the man told me. He's like, you should try a sweet potato. I'm like, how about
Those are good.
honey, butter, and cinnamon?
Sweet potatoes are good, especially
Stop capping.
No, they're good.
No, they are not.
They're good. Dude, you had sweet potato fries?
Sweet potatoes are nasty as shit.
They're so good.
What? No.
Baked potato, like loaded up in butter, that is really good. That is good. Sweet potato, not worth a damn.
You're just wrong.
Spencer, let me just tell you, I ain't never been that hungry. In my whole life, Sydney, I've never been that hungry. Like, you hungry? Yeah, here's some sweet potato. No, I ain't that hungry.
There's worse foods. Like you have.
Well, yeah, kale.
I can agree with you on that one. Okay. You're not wrong.
Somebody's like, I'm like, I go to Chick-fil-A too much, and they're like, well, you can be healthy at Chick-fil-A, just get a salad.
Just get a grilled chicken sandwich.
They do have salads too.
Yeah, our salads are really.
Nobody goes to Chick-fil-A for the salad.
My God.
If you're gonna go, you get the sandwich with the macaroni and cheese, you might as well go ahead and top that off with large sweet tea, you know what I'm saying?
Our salads aren't even that healthy. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm
They're
never
like
gonna find-
600 calories.
I'm never gonna find out.
You might as well.
Why intercept? Why intercept? What you got? Who's DJ? Can you handle this? I don't think they can handle this. I'm sorry. Should be a song. She's on that high-speed internet over there. DJ, you ain't got it?
I'm gonna guess.
All right, let me hear your guess.
The y-intercept.
I'll tell you this, there's only 2 answers that can be possible, and it's not one.
I know that. I'd say 2.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Was that off my hint I just gave? Did you get 2, Spencer?
No.
Did you get 2? Did you get 2 because of her? Did you give him the answer?
I kind of like solved it.
She's like, yeah, I did. She's like, yeah, I did.
That's it. That was it.
All right, tell them how you did it.
I basically just.
No, you copied Vanessa. I know what you did. Vanessa, tell them how you did it.
We gotta replace X with a 0.
Okay, DJ, take it over. How do you, so you replace X with 0. What do you get?
So I so didn't do that. Right.
Okay, so you just copied her answer. Okay, all right. So we let X be 0. 0 plus 4 squared times 1/2 minus 6. 0 plus 4 is 4, right? 4 squared is 16. Half of 16 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Wait, what the hell? 8 minus 6 is 2. I don't know where the 4 came from. 8 minus 6 is 2. Okay. Let this be a lesson to y'all. I don't care what class you're in. When I ask you to find the y-intercept, you're good, baby. When I ask you to find the y-intercept, you're going to plug in x to 0. Okay? And it's funny, I was teaching Cal 3. We had this really long equation on the board. I turned to the students, I go like this, what's the y-intercept? And they looked at me like I have 4 heads. How do you find it? And they go like this. How did you find it in your algebra when you first learned how to do it? Put it next to 0. Okay, well, then why are we not doing that now? It's always the same. Plug in next to 0 and go solve. All right? Spencer, there's some equations are easier to solve than others.
Yeah, like you gotta put the half up there. I'm like, really? Unnecessary.
Totally extra. 0, 2. Concave up and concave down.
Up,
Up. How do you know?
because it's up.
This is positive. The number in front of the x squared is positive, and it is a up. If it's negative, it's down. What's the vertex?
4, negative 6. Oh wait, vertex?
Negative 4, negative 6. Remember, it's the opposite here. Ladies, where are y'all going?
She can't find the test, Cynthia.
I have to take my test
When?
at 9:30.
Oh, you're good. Plus, if you're late, I'll walk you over there. They love me over there.
That's questionable.
They really don't. What's the minimum value? What's the minimum value?
Negative 6.
Negative 6. Symmetry.
4. You have to switch it?
Yes, it's the x value of the vertex. But you got to put x equals. Again, if you don't put it, I will. If you don't put the x, I got your back.
Thanks.
No problem. No problem. All right. Questions, comments, concerns? The x coordinate of the vertex is negative b over 2a. I'm going to give you that information. Find the vertex, give the domain and range. Spencer says he's got the domain right now if y'all need it.
Yeah, I got that.
All right. How many ways can we do this?
24 ways.
How do you do it?
So I guess 4 over 4 is just power.
Yeah, I have to.
4 times 3 times 2 times 1. It's called 4 factorial.
That's right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was good. Now, here's your next question. Here's your next question. One of my friends wants to crash a wedding. And this is their theory. Steve, we can crash the wedding as long as we bring a good gift afterwards, they won't care. Brooklyn, do you think that's true?
Some wine. Yeah, who finna turn down wine?
And I'm like, you don't understand. I don't want to go to any wedding I get invited to. Like, what the hell do I want to go to a wedding I'm not invited to? And I gotta buy a gift. And it's gotta be a really good one so that when they get pissed off, I can go, hey, look, watch that picture you wanted. You like weddings? Sam?
It depends who.
No, I mean, like, yeah, I like my own. My own's kind of cool. But other than that, no, I can.
My brother's getting married next weekend.
Is he? It's just cash out. Maybe I'll keep mine.
He doesn't have cash. He has
Yeah. What's your cash out? Maybe I give it to you and you'll give mine.
You give it to me, and I'll keep it.
All right. So we have a wedding registry. There are 10 items on the registry. Okay? We're going to crash the wedding. You see the wedding registry, there's 10 items. We're going to buy 2. Okay? Randomly. What's the probability we buy 2 cheapest items? Yeah. That's what you came here for. That's what you came here for, Francisco. Alright. Alright, now, Sam, the last time you wanted to sit it out. Okay? Can't be backup quarterback forever. Unless the real quarterback is Tom Brady and then you're the backup forever. What did you get?
I got 7x to the 5th, and then y to the 3rd. And
Okay, so you got 7.
yes.
How did you get x to the 5th? 9 minus 5 is,
No, because I wrote it wrong. That's why.
if you write down the problem correctly, Sam, you increase your chances by a factor of 10. Now, where will the x be though? Will it be on top or will it be on bottom when you're done?
We'll be on top.
It'll be on top. Why is that?
Because the 9 is bigger
9 is bigger. Where's the y to the 3rd at?
underneath the bottom.
Who the hell is back there feeding her lines and she knows the answer already? Is that you? Yeah, well, you're lying. Hey, there. We can definitely play top with her. You know why? She don't know the rules and she can't bluff. I don't have a king. Alright, that's the answer, yeah? Alright, Lily?
Y to the 2nd over x to the 4th.
Y to the 2nd over x to the 4th, very good.
3, y to the 3rd over x to the 8th. Or no, x to the 8th over y to the 3rd.
X to the 8th over y to the 3rd. So only the negative exponents move. If it's on top, we're going to move to the other side, yes? If it's on bottom, we're going to move to the top. We good? You good? We're going to make it some great time today.
You know, we should do some like review from like the first unit.
Oh, you mean because you haven't taken the test yet? You want to see those problems?
I just want to see like what's gonna. You told me it all, but like it's just words. It's like
But here's the
word
problem.
jumbles at me.
Here's the problem. Brooklyn doesn't have to take the first test. She's already done it.
Yeah,
In fact,
but
she's
like
already
she
taken the
needs
second
a
one.
good refresher. It's always great to refresh your mind.
Brooklyn, tell her we need to worry about the stuff we're currently on. I got you over there. Bam. Laney, remember when you thought this stuff was hard?
Yeah, that was totally a long time ago. Yes, 4.
Bam.
95% of getting it right. It's true, but.
What's that?
We're talking about the test. She was like, it's multiple choice. And I'm like, that's 25% chance that I get it right. Like,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
Better than have to fill in the blank and have 0%.
No, if you fill in the blank,
True.
it's always negative infinity, positive infinity.
That is
You can't go wrong with that.
Well, go wrong
Well, you
19 out of
can.
20 times. Alright.
Oh.
Do that one. Do that one. All right, so did you use synthetic division?
I did.
So you put an 8,
Mm-hmm.
then you did 1, 5, -7, -10.
Brought down
Drop down
the
the
1,
one.
multiply the 8, add, and then 13 times 8 equals 104, and then subtract 97 times 8 now equals 770. And
Huh? No. 98 times 7? 776.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think 90 times 8 is 720 plus 56.
8 times 13, no, oh, 8 times 97. 776, okay, yeah.
Yeah, 776, right?
Yeah,
And then when you subtract 10, you get 766, yeah?
yeah.
Okay.
My phone calculator will not be the one I'm using.
Clearly not. You can't even use that thing. You should turn it sideways. It works better.
Mm.
So you got all those buttons.
Mm.
So we good there?
Yeah.
What'd you get for F of 8?
F at 8, I plugged in instead of doing the other method we talked about. And I plugged it in and I got 766.
Yes.
Okay.
How did you do it?
I plugged in 8 for the x's.
So 8 cubed plus 5 times 8 squared minus 7 times 8 minus 10.
Yep.
You got 766.
Yes, sir.
$766.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lane's like, why am I not feeling like I know the inside joke right now? Lane,
Yes, sir. Okay.
is that a coincidence?
No. Okay. I thought you, I don't know, it's just the, you could have the anxiety. Oh my God.
Stare at her for like.
See, look, this answer to F of 8
Yes.
is what you would get if you did synthetic division.
Okay.
So now let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I give you x to the 4th minus 2x cubed plus 5x squared minus 17x plus 6. I want you to find f of -6.
Okay.
No calculator, go.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, college algebra, we on you. Spencer, I've been through a whole round of questions.
Yeah, dude.
Been through a whole round. And there's still the same number of damn donuts left. And my boy ain't here.
Is there any chocolate ones?
Unfortunately, no. You should have told me you were coming. I would have got an extra.
Thank you, but no.
There's blueberry.
I'm not a fan.
How can you not be a fan of blueberry? That's like saying you don't like Easter bunny.
Isn't it somewhat healthy? It has fruit in it or something.
Well, of course. That's what I'm telling the trainer when I see him later.
You have a personal trainer.
I mean, like, don't judge him, though.
I'm asking you.
She's judging the guy. She's like, clearly, he sucks. Okay, well, like, you know, he tells me what to do, and then I go do whatever the hell I want. It's kind of how the system works, right?
Do you pay him?
Yes.
You do whatever you want.
Well, yeah. Seems reasonable to me. It's better than doing nothing. Kate told me I couldn't have any carbs. She's like, sorry, Mr. Drier, you're gonna have to like not have carbs this week. I was like, you're right, baby, hold my beer. And then I had to have double cake. All right, what'd you get for the first one? Enzo, you're gonna go 2 for 2, and if you do, I got a great prize back for you.
Okay. For the first one, -18.
Wait, who am I on?
Who are you?
College.
I was on college algebra. Enzo, you're off the hook. Have a donut. College algebra, here we go. Now you're thinking to yourself, we didn't do this. Have 2, Enzo. Here, let me get you a plate. Shit, here, have 5. I'm not trying to be healthy.
I mean,
So I'm trying. I'm playing the Carabas tonight, let's just say, you know. I've already proclaimed it. Vertex. We did not do this because we had to get out a little bit early.
yeah.
Let me tell you, the traffic to Tampa is just as bad as traffic to Orlando. Figured that part out yesterday. It's negative b over 2a. So in this case, a is 1, b is -8, and c is 10, although we don't even have c in the formula, so that doesn't even matter. The vertex becomes negative b over 2 times a. That's the x-coordinate. That's the x-coordinate. 8 over 2 is 4. Yeah?
Sure.
Now, the x-coordinate is 4. How do I find the y-coordinate?
Plug in 0.
That's the y-intercept. Find the y-coordinate of the vertex, I plug in 4. 4 squared minus 8 times 4 plus 10. 16 minus 32 plus 10. Negative 16 plus 10 is negative 6. So the vertex is 4, negative 6. Vanessa, we good? What's the domain? Spencer?
Negative infinity.
What's the range? Spencer?
Negative infinity to infinity.
No. It's a parabola, yeah?
Yeah.
Concave, which way, up or down?
Up.
How do you know?
Because, I mean, I don't know.
It's positive, right?
Yeah.
X squared is positive, so it's up. Vertex is 4, negative 6, yeah? So what's the lowest point on the graph? Lowest point on the graph, DJ?
-6.
Yes. How high does it go? That went over like a fart in church. We good? I'm gonna leave that up so you can study it.
Yeah.
Then we'll do another one.
Okay.
See, I thought we would get out early today, but clearly not. Go. All right. Beat your butt right here, Francisco.
Is it okay if I have a fraction on that?
Yeah.
I got 2 over 3.
2 over, yeah, I got a 2/3 chance of buying cheap shit? I don't think so.
Wait, but like, when you say you buy 2, is that including in the 10 items?
Yeah, I'm buying 2 of the 10 items. I want to know what's probably by the 2 cheapest items.
Yeah, then.
So the question becomes, how many ways can I choose 2 items out of 10? I do that by what's called a combination. So that's 10 C2. Now you don't know how to do that, you use the calculator. So you're going to type in 10, you're going to hit the math button, you're going to go over to where it says PRB, and I think it's number 3. It's either 2 or 3. It says NCR. Like really good teachers would have that memorized right now, but you got a shitty one. So press 10. Go to math. Go to the right twice where it says BRB. Press a lot of buttons there, Enzo. I mean, not bad, Enzo. I'm thinking about you. It's a good thing.
Yeah, and then PRB and then what?
NCR, is that number 3?
Uh,
Or is it 2? It says NCR on the screen. What number is that?
no, it just says NCR.
There's a damn number next to it.
I got this.
One of your questions should be 10. Math. PRB. It's number 3. Choose. So there's 45 ways you can do that. Of those 45 ways, only one of them is cheaper. Right? So if you have 1 in 45. By the way, there's 1 in 45 chance about the expensive one too. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So like, how would I know when it's, I have to do like a question like that? Or how-
Okay, so how do we know? Because we're choosing a small portion from our larger total. We're choosing a small portion from a larger total. And we're doing it without replacement. We're not putting it back in after we choose each time. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Chris, you ever taken an eye test, Francisco? You ever go to the eye doctor?
No.
All right. So if you ever find yourself at the eye doctor, they do 2 tests. One of them is very nerve-wracking. It's called the poof test. So you put your eye up there. You gotta open your eye real big, right? And little known fact, whenever you open your eye real big, Vanessa, you open your mouth too, right? And then they do this little poof test where they, and it hits your eye.
I hate it.
I hate it.
That's the worst.
Like, and the anxiety that you get when your chin is resting right here, and you're like, and you know it's coming, right? You know, like.
You're like flinching, waiting for it to come.
and then they do it, and then they're like, all right, now next time.
They're like, oh, you blinked.
Oh, you blink.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah, you just blew air in my eye.
That test is terrible, okay? The poof test. All right, I don't know the name of it is, but it's called the poof test. And the other one is cover up your eye, read the line. Okay? I fail pretty much both of those usually. No, I usually pass the poof test. But the eye test, I don't pass that. Now, I can confirm that they do not spell out any cuss words. I know that because the guy was like, read it to me. F, U, C. Next line. So we're going to make 5 letters. We're going to create a new line of the chart. So we're going to have 5 letters. We're going to choose them randomly from the alphabet. Okay. How many different arrangements can I make?
Right, there's 26 now.
Yes, 26 letters in the alphabet. Alright. Enzo. Prize pack coming for you, baby, if you get this right. Gotta go 2 for 2 though, Enzo. If not, you gotta see the chip. Go ahead.
Negative 18 x to the 9. X to the 9 over 18 y to the 12.
Not quite. Brooklyn, help him out. First one.
Oh,
What'd you do wrong?
I multiplied by 3 instead of.
Yes. Yes.
Wait,
Try it again, go ahead.
216 x to the 9.
Brooklyn, help him out.
X9 over 216 y 12.
Not quite. This is negative 216 x to the 9th over y to the 12th. You just needed the negative. You're thinking about the whole negative and it moves to the bottom part, right? It's only the exponent that moves if it's negative. Negative numbers themselves do not move. If they did, think about it, your account would never go negative. Right? They'd be like, hey, you're negative 100. Ha ha, my teacher says move to the bottom. Make it positive, baby. All right. That's this one. What about this one? 2 to the negative 6. Now, what moves?
The Y, the X, no.
The Y is going to move. X will stay. What about the 2? It's going to move to the bottom, yes? It's going to move to the bottom because it's a negative exponent. All right. Okay. You may see if you can be later, you ready to go?
I mean, can I be late?
You'll know you're talking to.
I'm okay with being late. It's just.
We saw our car in the ditch. We wouldn't have insurance. You gotta go? Oh, I'm sorry. You mean to get you out of that?
No, I already told her.
Is that a call? Don't. Did you fire and everything? Buy some, thanks for coming out.
Yes, sir. See you Tuesday.
Grab another donut on your way out.
I'm good.
Okay. Don't grab it.
Please leave your message for. Good morning, the winner of CLCC. This is Hyda. May I help you?
Hey, how you doing? This is Steve Drier, math professor. Can I speak to, is Tina over testing? Who's testing today?
Yes, she is. Hold on just one moment. Hold on just a minute.
Thanks.
Thank you for calling Polk State College.
Winter Haven testing.
Hey Tina, how you doing? This is Steve Drier.
Hey Steve, what's up?
Hey, listen, I'm in the middle of doing some questions. And one of my students has an appointment for 9:30. Could she come around 10 o'clock?
Around when?
Around 10?
Sure.
Sounds good. Thanks, Tina.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
What?
Like, that was so easy. You know how hard it was to get a hold of them?
Yeah, it was pretty hard.
Like, they don't even answer. But they're just like, oh, what's up, Steve?
They're gonna plant a tree in my honor.
Oh, yeah.
One day you'll come in and be like, oh my gosh, what is that? Steve's tree.
Wait, how did you get 8 on the bottom of the top negative?
The negative exponent. The negative exponent moves. See, this is where it gets confusing.
Well, what if I
5 to the negative 3 is 1 over 5 to the third. 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. That doesn't move.
Yeah.
This does move. The negative exponent.
So it only moves if the exponent on the outside is a negative.
Yes.
So like the first one would have been because the whole number was a negative.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That part. See, what happens to a lot of people, if I'm being honest, a lot of people, they do this. 2 to the negative 3, negative 8. And the minute you put that, you've got it all jacked to shit.
Okay, that's what I did then.
And then what happens is you look at the book and you see the answer is 1 over 8 and you go, oh yeah, you got to move it. No. You're not moving it because this is negative 8. You're moving it because this was 2 to the negative third to start with. Okay? Let's try it again. Enzo. That was Enzo. You put it in the ditch, Enzo. I'm not going to lie to you, Enzo. You got 2 opportunities. Crash both of them. All right, but you're a trust fund kid, and I know that. So we're going to go ahead and try this again. Negative 3, x to the 4th, y to the negative 2. We're going to raise that to the third. Be careful there, Enzo. Be careful now. We're going to go 5 negative 5, x to the negative 6, y to the negative 3, and we're going to raise that to the negative 2. Enjoy.
You can do mine if you want.
I got you. I forgot about these problems.
You forgot about me.
No,
Yeah.
you're over there. Alright, so to find the slope, let's do x-intercept, y-intercept. X-intercept, you plug in x is 0.
Yes.
You solve for y.
Yeah.
That's the y-intercept, right? So you got equals 24. So y-intercept is negative 8.
Yep.
Yeah. X-intercept, plug in y is 0. You get x is 6, yeah?
Yep.
Slope?
It would be 4/3, right?
Yes, 4/3.
Okay. And also on the second one, I was confused.
Okay. So you got y minus y1 equals m x minus x1.
Okay.
Okay. We good? Y plus 5 equals 4/7, x minus 2. I bring the 7 over here. Makes for an easy distributed property. 7y plus 35 equals 4x minus 8. Yeah? 7y equals 4x minus 43. Move the 35 by subtraction. You got that?
Yeah.
Divide by 7, divide by 7, divide by 7. Y equals 4/7 x minus 43 over 7.
I got the 4/7 next, right?
You want to try it again?
Sure. So it's y1 minus y2, or,
Equals, no, it's y minus y1 equals
Okay.
m x minus x1. All right? So let's write the equation through negative 2, 3, slope 3/4. Let's write the equation through 5, 6. Parallel to y equals 5/7 x minus 1. Okay? You ready? I thought we were doing it without the calculator.
Oh, yeah, forgot that, yeah,
Oh, well, now we just cheat whenever we feel like it, huh?
absolutely, yep.
Don't tell the personal trainer that,
Mhm.
because it pretty much describes my eating habits. I ain't gonna lie, I told Lindsay I had turkey. My turkey at my Chick-fil-A. Some cultures are the same. So without the calculator, plugging this in is a real pain in the butt. Do you agree?
yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to do it.
No.
And if I were you, I wouldn't want to do it. Right? Like, you know, and let's just assume you know that this is 2/16. Right? Then this is 4/32. This is 30. Right? Oh wait, no, this is squared, so that's 36. That's, I can't even do that math in my head. 180. I was trying to be humble.
It's going great for you.
Right? Real pain in the ass.
Yeah,
What's the easier way?
synthetic division.
100% it's the easiest way.
Six times 8 would be 40, yeah, 48. Yeah.
I think 6 times 53 is 318.
Yeah, that's what I got to.
Okay, good. Same page, it's 301.
Six,
Three-
negative
318.
6 times 53 would be negative, right? Negative 6 times 53 would be negative
Do
318?
not ever correct me again.
All right, gotcha. Never again.
Never again.
Never again.
Never again. It's a bad look. I mean, DJ won't even believe anything I say anymore. Yes, you're correct.
Okay.
All right. I was trying to be all cool and get the next one in my head before she said anything, and then the next one's wrong anyway. Negative 6 times this, 1800, 1980, and 30, 2010.
That's the yellow, so I got.
You know, it would have been cool if I had worked that out in my head ahead of time, and then made this plus 12.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Do you know what that would have been cool?
Yes, yeah.
Why would that have been cool?
Did both of them would have the same answer?
No.
No?
If this would have been plus 12, this would have been 2022.
Oh, okay.
Musings of a math geek, okay?
Of course, of course. What form would we call this? Like, when we take those numbers and put them with exponents? Or x?
No, it's just, so you're using the synthetic division to find the function value.
Okay.
It's a very big deal,
All right.
okay? Because here's why it's so useful. You see, I can say find the zeros of find the zeros of that given x equals -5 is a 0.
Okay.
So I'm telling you what one of the zeros is. I need you to get me the other two.
Okay.
All right, try it. All right, college algebra, we are on you. What the hell? All right, college algebra, we are on you. Lily, here's what we're going to do. Whatever. Are you okay?
I'm so confused.
On what?
On the second one, I don't understand, like,
Brooklyn, tell her what parallel means.
I know what parallel means, but
What does it mean?
it's side by side.
What does it mean about the slopes?
Oh, are they opposite?
If they're opposite reciprocals, they're perpendicular. If they're parallel, they are the,
The same?
yeah.
Okay. And then, well then how do you get the other thing?
What do you mean?
Like the minus part.
No, you don't need the -1. -1 is the material.
Oh, okay.
You need the slope to be 5/7, so it's got to go through that point. Essentially, it's the same as the first equation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But let me just say this for the record. Place of love, okay, not a place of hate. If you ain't ready for the test, don't get your ass over there and take that shit. Tell me and I'll call her and tell her you need to cancel it. And then you reschedule it for next week sometime. I'd rather have you reschedule it and pass than take it when you're scheduled to fail, because
That's true, but
at this
like,
point, you're already, doesn't really matter anyway. I don't really give a shit. I'm not the one sitting there, so.
like, are you okay if I?
I'm totally okay. It doesn't matter to me.
Because I feel bad, like it's.
When's the last time I said something to you about it?
Never.
Now you know how much I care about it.
Is that good or bad?
No, it's.
Do you want me to fail?
That's why he doesn't want to feel because I'm
I know you don't.
Take her to lunch later.
I'm
Okay.
broke. She didn't leave me.
I'll catch after you.
The one that has a job, she doesn't.
No, I don't want you to go over there and fail the test. Like, that defeats the whole purpose. If you're gonna fail the test, you should have taken it when you were sick and just, whatever. So, no, I'll call her and tell her you're not gonna make it today, and we'll try to see if you can reschedule it. Okay?
Okay.
We'll figure out something. All right? No, I mean, like at the end of the semester, you haven't taken any math.
Well, yeah.
But whether you take it today or whether you take it Wednesday, I don't really give a shit.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't affect me anything. Now, if I were proctoring it, and I'd already cleared my schedule to help you today to take it, you're out to take that sucker. Because I'm not clearing my schedule twice for it. But I'll have to clear my schedule, they do. So, yeah, it's fine. No big. -3 to the third is what? -3 raised to the third is?
27.
-27. Now, do we move it?
No.
No. X to the what?
12.
Oh, shit. Wait. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this for y'all, and then y'all are gonna be done. X to the 12th, Y to the
6 on the bottom, it's a negative 6.
-6, and that moves to the bottom, so it's -27, X to the 12th, Y to the 6. All right? You good? Here, what do you got? Yeah.
X12, Y6.
X12, Y to the 6 is gonna be on top, because -6 times -2 is 12, -3 times -2 is 6, yes?
And then it's 25 on the bottom.
And then it's 25 on the bottom. -5 to -2 is 25. Y'all good? Enzo, you good?
I thought the 25 would be on top since they're both negative.
The exponent determines the location. The negative sign doesn't have anything to do with it,
Oh, okay.
okay? All right. Give me 1 second.
Good morning, Winter Haven CLCC. This is Heidi. May I help you?
Hey, Heidi, it's Steve Dryer again. Let me speak to Tina Mine.
Okay, hold on just a moment. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling Polk State College.
Hello?
Hey, Tina, how you doing?
Hey,
Steve here.
Steve.
Hey, listen, I need to get her to reschedule, please.
All right, is Lily?
Lily, yeah.
When do you want to, when?
Should she call you next week?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks, Tina.
Yeah, no problem.
How is this so easy?
Piece of cake. Francisco, I want to talk to you a little bit more, okay? So let me knock out that, and then we can give you a little bit of time to spend with you, okay? Intermediate, I'm done with y'all. If you want to see how to do that, I'll do it in a second. Okay? All right. X squared plus 6x minus 7. Vertex -b over 2a. X is -3, yes? X is -3, Spencer?
Yeah.
Okay. You got -3 squared plus 6 times -3 minus 7. 9 minus 18 minus 7. 9 minus 18 is -9. Minus 7 is -16. So your vertex is -3, -16. Do we agree? Yes, no, could be?
Yes.
Now, what is the domain? The domain is -infinity to infinity. Spencer's like,
I got that part.
you give me 20 of those on the next test, I'm getting 100, baby. What's the range? Range, you gotta be careful here. We ask ourselves this question, up or down?
Up.
Vanessa, up or down? It is up. How do we know, Vanessa?
The X is positive.
X squared is positive, yes? X squared is positive, it's concave up. That makes the vertex a bottom point, yes?
-16.
So it goes from -16 to
Okay.
infinity, very good. All right. Good? Good. All right. We're gonna leave you guys with that. Just give me 1 minute. All right, Brent, how you doing over there, baby?
I'm good, I'm almost done.
You're almost done? Okay. Francisco. Now, we got 26 letters, and we're taking out 5, yes? So this is a situation where we have to ask 2 questions. Number 1, can the letters repeat? For the eye chart, no, they cannot repeat. All right? Number 2, Spencer, I love you, man.
Thank you, man, thank you.
All right, who's taking the box of donuts after they leave? I need to know that part. Francisco, can you take them? I mean, you got somebody you can give them to? Or you go home and Netflix and just eat donuts and then your mom will come in, you got jelly stains on your shirt. She's like, what happened, Francisco? And you go, I don't know. All right? All right, love you, Derek, take care. Love you, Vanessa, take care. All right? So the letters are not going to repeat. See, if the letters were going to repeat, it would just be 26 raised to the 5th power, because you could use the same letter every time. When they don't repeat, we either use a combination or a permutation. Okay? We're pulling them out, and we're either going to do a combination or a permutation. This is the order doesn't matter. This is the order does matter. Okay? Now, when you read an eye chart, you read it from left to right, yes? Like you don't close your eyes and go, B. And they go, no, that's not B. And then you go, well, is there a B anywhere in there? Right? That's not how it works. You've got to read it because the order matters. So in that case, we'd be using a permutation. Okay? Which is 26 P5. On your calculator, you type in 26, go to math, PRB. It's option number 2. NPR, type in 5. You get the answer. If the order didn't matter, right? Let's say we're a DJ at a wedding. We got 30 songs on the playlist. We need to pick 6 of them to have dinner. We're going to let 6 songs play randomly. Well, does it matter the order in which they play? Probably not. We would do 30, choose 6 at that point, because the order doesn't matter. Alrighty? That's what we do Wednesday.
On the test, like, you're gonna put like the...
On the test, you got to show the work and then type it in.
No, but like I'm talking about, you're gonna put like PR and also...
No, I will not put those. It'll just be a problem stated, and you have to read it and do it.
Okay.
Alrighty? Alright. Hey, Dad, you want a donut? There's some left over. Go get you one. Or 2 or 4. Hell, take whatever you want.
Hello.
Hey, Scott, what's up? I'm at the college. We said 10:30, I thought. In about 5 minutes. I'm still scheduled. I mean, I'll be there on time, I think. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Bye. All right. So -5 is a 0.
Yes.
Did you have another question?
No, like, are we done?
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're done.
Do we have a test next week?
I think it's gonna be the week after that.
Because like on the chart you have it like on the 23rd.
It says next week.
Yeah. I don't know.
It won't be next week.
Okay.
I mean, it could be next week, but it won't be next week. We'll do it. We'll do it the following Monday. It'll be a week from Monday.
I'll still study for it.
Yeah. So we know -5 is a 0.
Yep.
1, 7, -25, -175.
Yep.
So we put in 1.
Yep.
Take that whole box. Anybody want anything else, Lily? Brooklyn?
Nope.
Take it off. Put in, drop the 1 down. -5, 2, -10.
See you on Monday.
See you, man. Love you. Take care. -35.
Yep.
175. This is 0, yes? This confirms that this is a 0,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yes.
This is what's left over when you divide it.
Okay.
That's why this synthetic division is so cool. Because this means that the equation is x plus 5
Yeah.
times x squared plus 2x minus 35.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's why this is so helpful.
all right.
Because now, to find the other zeros, all you gotta do is focus on this piece. That piece factors to x plus 7, x minus 5.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I got.
So your other zeros are gonna be -7 and 5.
I got mixed up with the factoring, yeah.
Okay? You good?
Yep.
All right, you're free to leave, you can finish writing it down, okay?
Great, thank you.
Thank you for coming. Lily, let's look. Y minus 3 equals 3/4 x plus 2, yes? Take the 4 over. 4y minus 12 equals 3x plus 6. Yeah? Solve for y. 4y equals 3x plus 18. Y equals 3/4 x. Yeah? 18 over 4 is 9/2. You agree? All right, now, if you want it to be parallel, then essentially this question is through 5/6 with slope 5/7.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Y minus y1. Thank you, Laney.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Love you, baby. Have a good weekend. All right. 5/7. Bring the 7 over. 7y minus 42 equals 5x minus 25. Yeah? Add the 42. Add the 42. 7y equals 5x plus 17. Y equals 5/7 x plus 17/7. Does that make sense? What's your schedule like in the mornings?
In the morning,
Like on Tuesday or Thursday, what's your schedule like?
Tuesday, Thursday, Sparline. It's at 7:15. So 8:45.
Yeah, it's early.
What time
She
is
won't
it?
let you out to come over here.
No,
No chance of that.
I'm not gonna lie. She just.
She barely let us out on
Yeah,
time.
she.
Like it has to be 7, it has to be 8:45 or after 8:45 was out of class.
Yeah, she'll be like, oh, I'm letting you guys out a few minutes early, even though I'm not supposed to. And I'm like, girl. Even my teachers at Lake Wales would let me out early.